Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video in my two indicator series with regards to making a profitable setup and what parameters we are going to look at. Before I begin, I would also like to mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and in the description below. Now, this video may be especially useful for people who are struggling, and during the course of the video I'll also explain the difference between experience and learned knowledge. All right, so let's start the video. As you can see on my screen, I'm on the Nifty futures. We will be using futures in this case because mid-cap and fin nifty will not work without VWAP will not work without futures. For Nifty and Bank Nifty, VWAP comes even on the spot chart, but for the sake of simplicity we will maintain and start using this I'll do this illustration in futures. We'll go to the 5 minutes time frame, and you can use this setup even in the 3 minutes time frame. All right, so before I even begin the video, I'm sure people who are used to trading or have traded more than 4 or 5 years can already see where I'm going to get at with this video, right? But before I begin, I would like to tell you the difference between experience and learned knowledge. First of all, what you should also understand is trading cannot be taught, it has to be learned. So you have to have that desire to learn. Only then will any knowledge coming your way also be helpful to you. Think about it for a while. This one line makes a lot of sense. Trading cannot be learned. Trading cannot be taught, it has to be learned. All right, think about that one line. So no matter what one is teaching you, if you don't have the desire to learn it and a burning desire to learn it, you should want to get better at it every day. Only then will all these indicators in the world and everything will help you. I'll give you a quick example of experience versus learned knowledge. All right, let's look at Sensex yesterday. I'll use this normal spot chart of Sensex. VWAP will not come, but that's fine. Now, according to this indicator setup, I should have shorted over here once I had a double confirmation. All right, so my trade according to this setup would have come in about 11:30. Over here I would have shorted. It would have been a very safe trade for me. After that I would have made my 10, 20, 15. Let's see how many points after this fall could be collected. It's about 180 point fall totally. You could have collected 100 points in Sensex easily if you were on the right spot price, correct, or the right strike rate. My trade yesterday was, I took a trade initially at the start of the day. I entered, I made about 65 or 66 points and I got out. Now generally I don't take trades at the start of the day. I used to do it couple of years back, and I lost a lot of money doing trades at the start of the day. But why was I confident yesterday that I will take a short trade as soon as the indices open up? I waited about a second or two and then immediately shorted. That comes from experience, that cannot be taught. I just knew that the markets will open gap up and that gap up will be sold into, and the markets will again rise again. That also I knew. All right, but I was pretty sure that in the opening there will be a shorting opportunity. I took that opportunity, made a decent money, and I walked away from the system. Again, experience wise, I did not take this trade. Even though the trade was visible to me, I did not take this trade. Why? It's again experience. I've realized if I'm profitable once, I don't need to keep trying my luck again and again during the course of the day. Remember, every time you try your luck again and again, your probability of winning keeps going down. So if you're profitable, walk away from the system. You're done for the day. If you make 1, 2, 3% every day, you will make quite a bit at the end of the month. Instead of trying to make that 30-40% in one go, try and make 2-3%, 1 or 2%, something or the other every day. All right, small gains every day. In fact, That is if you're trying to be a day trader. If you want to be a positional and swing trader, the approach will be totally different. All right. And everything, I think everybody should have the view of eventually becoming a positional or a swing trader. But as long as we are day trading, in day trading, you need to have a certain set of rules. One is, I will take one trade a day. If I'm profitable, I'll just walk away from the system. If I make a loss, I will attempt to recover that loss once again. If I, in my second trade also, if is loss, then I'll stop trading, I'll close the system and just stop that day totally. It's even better if you make loss, then just walk away from the system in the first go itself and don't trade for the rest of the day. If you're profitable also, just take your profits, close the system and walk away. The market, if you have made a profit, the market will keep tempting you to re-enter trades again and again, and you may think, it's a profitable day for me, it's a good day for me, maybe I'm lucky today, and try your luck again and again, but that will work against you. All right, so that's the difference between experience and learned. Both will work, but sometimes experience also counts, and there is really no replacement for experience. The more time you spend learning charts, the better you get. All right, so this was the difference. I was confident about shorting. This was not a gambling trade. I was confident about shorting. I was confident about my view. I knew that I will be taking a short position as soon as the market opens. I took that short, I made my money and got out. And no matter how much the market tempted me yesterday, I did not take another trade. All right, maybe I would have made more money by taking a second trade, but I just did not. Why? Because those are my rules. All right. Now let's get into this particular setup, and I want this particular setup especially for people who are struggling in becoming profitable. So again, I will say this: try to take one or maximum two trades a day. Whether they are profitable or they end up in losses does not matter, but try to first get into this principle of taking one or maximum two trades a day. All right, with that in mind, now let's start. Also, only take a trade when all your indicators are telling you to take a trade. Don't take a trade when you're not confident. All right, now I'll give you another example. I may be very confident because of my experience over here, and I may short here itself, and I may be profitable also, and I may actually exit over here, but that's not my learned experience coming into play. That's my experience coming into play. Where others will wait for this also will work. They will wait, this is because this is learned experience. They will wait for all the signals to come, and they will short over here, which is also right. They will make the 100 points over here and then get out. I would have made my 100 points from year to year even before other people with learned experience entered. So again, I would try to tell you this, that the more you trade, the more you spend time on the screen, the more experience you get, the better you will get. All right, this is applicable here also. Yesterday, experienced trader would have entered over here. Learned experienced traders would have entered over here. They would have waited for all the signals. Nobody is right or wrong over here. Both are correct. One is working out of experience, the other is working out of learned knowledge. And nobody is right and nobody is wrong. Both are correct. All right, so let's get into this video. We will try and keep this very simple. I will just use two indicators on this particular setup for people who are on the free version, and for people who are on the paid version, they can add more indicators and make it more colorful. So let's begin. I will not even use a bottom indicator in this setup. All right, so the first indicator that we are going to add is called about the script. I'll leave the name of the script and the author's name in the comment section and pin it. You'll have no difficulty finding it. All right, it's called Candle Colors and EMA Colors by Lucy Tech. So Lucy Tech Trades Lucy is the author. I'll leave the name and the indicator in the comment section. All right, so Trades Lucy is the author, and this is the name of the indicator. This indicator does not come by default like this. This indicator comes by default like this. It comes with this 1350 and 200 as the default setting, which is also not bad, but I changed those settings, so I'll give you my settings. In the style section, it comes like this. I have made some changes to the style section. I'll just show it to you. People who have been using my channel for a long time, they know that instead of red, when the downtrend happens, I use purple. So I'll show that to you. All right. So I'll cancel this, and now I'll show you. I'll disable the other indicator. So this indicator, I'll show you my setup. In the input section, my setup, I've made 34. This by default is 50. I've left it over there, and EMA 3 I have made 55. All right. So 34, 50, and 55. 50, I didn't have to change this. By default, it was at 50. And on top, I have made 34, and then down, I have kept 55. Now, 34 and 55 are very crucial EMA points. 34 is CM EMA trend bars, and 55, the name is not coming into my head. I think it is that particular indicator. I can't remember, but that's also a very famous indicator. All right. So 34, 50, and 55 is my setup. As you can see over here, the greens I have made fluorescent green, and instead of red, I've used a purple. Bar colors I'm not using. All right. And these two also at the bottom I've unticked. The thickness I've made 2, fluorescent green. This one I'm using this purple, thickness 2. That's it. So just pause the video, copy the settings in the input 34, 50, 55, and copy the style section. In the style section, untick all this at the bottom and save it as default, and that is done. I'll save this as default. Done. Every time I use this indicator, it'll come up like this. All right. So that's our first indicator. The other indicator that we are using is an indicator that we have recently started using. It's VWAP and MVWAP. This was, I think, introduced to me by one of my channel members. His name is IAS Mentor. And ever since I've come to know this, I use it on a day-to-day basis. It's a phenomenal indicator. Again, it goes to show how members on the channel even help me learn. All right, because I'm no great guru. I have learned everything from experience, and I'm learning even from my channel members. All right, and every time I learn something good, I share it. So that is okay. I'll show you the name again. It is VWAP and MWAP, and the indicator is by Nifty Trade King. And I'll leave the name and the indicator in the comment section and pin it. Now what you see on the screen is very simple. If the candles are above the, okay, I'll show you the settings over here as well. So this 50 I have unticked because I don't want to clutter this too much for you. So this one I have unticked. In the style section, there's no input section in this. In the style section, again, I've used fluorescent green and purple. Like I generally do, this bar colors I have. If I use bar colors, it will show like this. But for the sake of this example, I've unticked the bar colors. Actually, you can see it gets more easier with the bar color. But anyways, I've unticked the bar colors and I've saved this. So only this today's VWAP we are using. This is just a normal VWAP. The only reason we are using this particular VWAP is because this VWAP also changes color with regards to trend. If you don't want to use this, you can use a normal VWAP. The only difference between this and a normal VWAP is normal VWAP does not change color. All right. So that's it. We are using this VWAP and we are using this indicator on top called candle colors and EMA colors. Very simple. If the candles are above all 3 lines and all 3 lines are green, we will go long. Again, if you're just starting out, only target 10 points. In a month, if you have started with say 10,000 rupees, at the end of the month, even if you are at 10,000 rupees and you have lost money, consider you are a winner. If you have made money, well and good. But even if at the start of the month you are at 10,000 and at the end of the month you are at 10,000, consider yourself a winner, not a loser. All right, because you have successfully been in the market for a month and not lost money. All right. So first start with 10 points, then try to make 15, then try to make 20, then try to make 30, and so on and so forth. So this over here would have given you how much? Now this is Nifty futures chart. Let's just analyze. Even if you had entered over here, this is approximately a 75, 76 point up move, close to 80. You could have made your 10 points easily if you were somewhere in the right spot price or in the money spot price, all right, strike price. So actually you could have made even 30-40 points, but for the sake of this example, this is for people who are really struggling. All right, first you need to get in the sense of winning and not losing money. Once that comes in, then once your confidence grows, you'll get better and better. So I'm trying to build your confidence in this video. Again, over here all three lines become purple. Over here you see candles are below the three purple lines. This would have been the right place to short. This opportunity shows up at about 11:30. We would have shorted. This was a 70-point fall. You could have taken 10 points easily somewhere in there. Nifty, I think one lot is 775, so you would have made 750 rupees, and even with all the charges and everything, I think you would have been easily been left with 500-600 rupees easy. All right, and even if you make that for 20 days in a month, even if you make 500 every day and 20 days in a month, that is still 10,000, right? Not bad at all. So try and progress in that particular way. Small steps, baby steps, build your confidence and take it from there. Now, even if I go to mid cap, I'm not trading mid cap currently because there's a lot of slippages happening because of lack of liquidity. If you look at Bank Nifty, I would again suggest you don't trade in Bank Nifty initially. Try to stick to Nifty. As you get better, then you can go on to Bank Nifty. Just that Bank Nifty is a little more fluid. It rises and falls a little faster. And then Fin Nifty. For newcomers, I would suggest you either stick to Nifty, or if you're a little more adventurous, you can go to Sensex. All right, but try to stick to Nifty. That will be the best. It's the stable one in amongst the lot, and you will find it a lot better. For experienced people, I'm sure that Sensex is great. Even I have switched to Sensex recently. But yeah, if you're looking for stability, nothing better than Nifty. Nifty is a slow mover and it's easy to handle. All right, and trade only with one lot if you're just starting out. For people who are already experienced, I don't need to comment about position sizing. I'm sure you are very well aware of the subject of position sizing. This video may become a little longer because but my intention in this video is to really help out people who are struggling and not able to make that breakthrough in terms of trading. All right, so going ahead with this Nifty example, even if you drag this back and see, you will find that it's fairly consistent. Over here also you see all the three lines become purple, candles start falling. What a big fall it gives over here, right? 175 point. Another good thing I would want to tell you is don't trade in the first 45 minutes, 1 hour. There will be a great amount of opportunities over there, but avoid trading. Trade after some time. Trade after 11 p.m. I generally avoid between 11 and 1 out of experience, but nowadays I again trade. I've started trading after 11 because there was a phase where after 11 there used to be a lull zone till about 1 p.m, but I think that's getting over. So if you're new to the market, avoid trading in the beginning, because in the beginning the people who are trading, either they're extremely stupid or they have a lot of experience. All right, if you want to take a calculated risk, then that will happen later in the day, somewhere after 11 a.m. You analyze the market, see how the charts are moving, and then take a trade. So if you go with this example, you will most probably see that 90% of the time you will get correct signals. Maybe 90 is too much. Maybe 70-80% of the time you will get the right signals, unless the market is totally sideways, like over here. This is the 20th of when, maybe last month. All right, you can see the market is totally sideways. No use taking a trade over here. You should have taken one loss over here and got out. But over here you see beautiful up move, and then over here beautiful down move towards the end. But this end move is happening at 2:15. That's fine. After 2:30, don't take trades. Over here you see nice up move and down move, both trending day down and trending day upwards. So good. So overall, if you use this logic, you will find that it really works in the maximum days where the market is trending. You will make money with this approach, because we are using simple colored lines and moving averages. It's not complicated at all. We are not even using a bottom indicator. Now, for people who have the paid version and want to have really colorful chart, you can add this and you can add this. You'll add multiple colors, confirmation over confirmation, and it's just trying to have fun with the charts. All right, I'm not saying that these are absolutely perfect, but this is like for the person who just wants to have fun with the charts. You can just add more colors and more confirmations. Basically it's doing the same thing, but just adding more lines, because even if you take out these two center lines, you'll find that this was a long trade anyways, but with adding this, it kind of tells you, okay, over here is the perfect long. So I'll leave the name of these indicators also if you don't have them. One of them is called moving averages 2 colors, and the author is Ram Trader Book, and the other one is EMA highs and lows. It's by Chanak 101. I think these are all Indians, and Indians have realized on the Indian markets, the best thing that works is two, three things work on Indian markets. All right, all that smart money concept, one side and all does not work. Very simple. Moving averages work, Fibonacci's work, MACD works, RSI works, and that's about the long story short. Indian markets is all about moving averages. If you master moving averages, Fibonacci, RSI, MACD, chances are you're more or less done. Yes, after that you can go into CPR and Fibonacci pivots and all of that, but the basic is this: pivots, Fibonacci, and moving averages, RSI and MACD. All right, so again guys, I'll leave the name of these indicators in the comment section and pin it so that you have no difficulty finding it. Again, these two other indicators I'm just giving for fun sake. People who are on the paid version can experiment, but the two crucial indicators are on the one on top over here called candle colors and EMA colors, and this VWAP, MVWAP. All right, if you just use it the way I've shown you in this particular video, chances of you doing well are pretty high, because VWAP does not lie, and it's a very good indicator. It actually works across many instruments, and it's one indicator that you can trust. And moving averages, I've used the best of the best in, I think that EMA 55 is LNL Trend Systems or something like that, that uses EMA 55. That's again a very famous indicator. All right, so EMA 34 and 55 you're using in this in some form or the other, along with VWAP. The only difference is we are using indicators that are able to shift colors when the trend is shifting. All right guys, so I hope this video will be especially helpful for people who are struggling and who are trying to be profitable. But remember, at the end of the day, the more screen time you give, the better you will get. There's no displacement for experience. Experience will count at the end of the day. And what else? Yes, and the best thing that you can do for yourself is avoid over trading, because the way our markets are set up, the way the regulators have set up the market, the way our charges work, the charges are so high because of STT and brokerage and GST and stamp duty and God knows what not, and SEBI charges, that if you take multiple trades, the only body that will make money will be the government bodies and the exchanges and the brokers. You will not make money. So if you want to be profitable, take 1 or 2 trades a day and that's it, and have a good strike rate. All right, and keep your position sizing small. So thanks a lot guys. If this video is a little long, sorry, I could not help it. I really wanted to make this video for people who are struggling. I think with this setup you will be successful. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're already a subscriber, consider becoming a member on the channel by clicking on the join button. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, then subscribe to the channel, share this video with your family and friends, and give this video a like and a thumbs up. It'll motivate us to make more videos for you. Also subscribe to our free Telegram channel. The link is given in the description in all our videos. And members have access to WhatsApp channel as well. And you can find our Amazon affiliate link in the description. Try to buy your products from our affiliate link. It helps the channel. All right, take care guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Happy Holi.